Hello, I'm Kabalamat, and this is episode 3 of Rule the Waves 2 Let's Play China. We're playing with the additional constraint that we can't build ships or refit ships in yards owned by other countries, so we've all got to do everything domestically. This is a problem for China because our shipbuilding industry isn't very well developed and we're technologically backwards. This means that we can't have as good ships as the other countries can necessarily. The month is March 1907, and I noticed that we can build bigger docks. So let's build bigger docks first, and then let's have a look what we've got under construction. We've got one battleship that's got 21 months away from being built, and we're also building some destroyers. So let's build a few more destroyers right now. So that means that once we build all those destroyers, we've now got 63, we'll have 72 destroyers, which is a good deal more than anyone else has got. France has only got 30 destroyers, Germany has got 37, and they seem to be the countries we're most likely to go to war with. If we look at Germany's battleships, they've got 9 pre-dreadnoughts and a building 2. They don't have any dreadnoughts. We're just about to build one, nor does France have any dreadnoughts building at the moment either. So maybe we could steal a march on those two. Let's have a look at building some battleships. So the Chen Yuen class of battle cruisers has a speed of 24 knots, which is pretty decent. Not as good as it will be once we get steam turbines. It's got 6 11-inch guns, and they're quality 0, so they're decent quality. We've got a secondary armament of 7-inch guns, that's also decent quality, and a tertiary armament of 4-inch guns, which is mainly intended to be used against destroyers. Well armoured, with 10 inches of belt armour, 4 inches of secondary armour. Doesn't have any torpedo defences because we don't have that technology yet, and it's got lots of torpedo tubes. So let's build that. Right, so that's the Chen Yuen going to be starting to build in 4 moves. Haibat has finished her working up. 4 destroyers commissioned. We can now build bigger destroyers just after we've started 4 of them. Well, that always happens, doesn't it? And let's bump up the spying on Germany to see if we can get any technologies from them. Haibat 2 has finished working up. Canfa 8 has commissioned. The Dowager Emperor has returned from a state visit to France, bringing home a proposal to solve outstanding sources of tension between our nations. What is your response when asked for advice? We can never trust France, that increases budget and tension. Or we should promote better understanding, that reduces budget and tension. Let's have a look at the almanac. The French have got 6 pre-dreadnoughts and no dreadnoughts. They've got 11 cruisers, heavy cruisers, 13 light cruisers, and some destroyers. I think we could probably beat the French, so let's say we can never trust them. That's put the tension right up, so let's have a look to see where their ships are. The French have got most of their ships in Europe. They've got a few ships in Southeast Asia. They've got 3 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 4 light cruisers. Well, we can beat that. Let's move our battleships to Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia, and while we're at it, we'll bung some of these destroyers over to Southeast Asia as well. Right. Okay, and let's make the next move. After a naval visit with Russia, you are asked by a journalist to comment on the visiting ships. We're impressed by them. That reduces prestige. These rust buckets with indifferently trained sailors and indolent officers are no match for our navy. We don't want tension with Russia because we want tension with France at the moment, so we're happy to have hosted them. And soon we'll be able to build the Chen Yuen. One of our minor allies in Southeast Asia is threatened. We can back them unconditionally. That increases tension, probably with France. Call a peace conference. Could do. I think we'll back our ally. Active mine warfare. Chen Yuen is ready for construction. Go to the build screen. And let's build the Chen Yuen. And we're still not tensions with France are still not rising, I'm going to reduce the intel effort against Germany because I don't want to go to war with two countries at the same time. And I'm going to build another Chen Yuen because we can build two battle cruisers at the same time. So we're also building the Chen Po and the Chen Ping, which are both Chen Yuen class battle cruisers. So we'll soon have 3 battle cruisers, or rather in 3 years' time we'll have 3 battle cruisers. Technology sharing arrangement with Germany has increased our machinery development, hull construction, preheater, early coastal submarine. Well, once we've got those, we'll start building them. Improved subdivision, ASW technology, a regional war seems imminent in Southeast Asia. One of our arms manufacturers wants to step up exports. Yes. And that's bumped up tension with China again. Sorry, with, I keep saying China, with France. They've still got 2 battleships there now. We've got 3 battleships in the region. Do we have another battleship? No, because we're still building the High Strong. Our security arrangement with Japan has ended. An influential industrialist offers to support the increase in the naval budget if you will place a larger share of shipbuilding in his shipyards. This will strengthen the Navy budget but reduces prestige. Prestige. I'm going to increase prestige. Early coastal submarine. Right, let's build some subs. And we're going to build 2 to start off with. The S1 and the S2. Hull construction. Three additional battleships, of course, sir. The problem is I don't actually want to build any additional battleships. These Chen Yuen classes are pretty decent. Anything else I build is probably not going to be as good. See, the French are building their first dreadnoughts now. They're both 19.2 and 19.6. They're a bit bigger than ours. Let's have a look at what the British have got. They've got the Canopus, which is 6 13-inch guns and a 10-inch belt. And they've got the Invincible, which is 6 13-inch guns and a 5-inch, oh no, a 6.5-inch belt. But that's faster than us. And who else has got dreadnoughts? The USA's got plenty, and that's it. Let's see what the USA is building. 6 12-inch guns and 10.5-inch belt. And they're building the Constellation, which we don't know what's in that. We could build another 3 of these Chen Yuens, but I'm really not. I don't really want to particularly. I could build a cut down version of them. So what I've done here is I've just reduced all their stats by a fair bit, and let's see how much displacement that reduces it by. That reduces the displacement a fair bit, but if we look at the cost of that, that's 1,600 per turn. These are only 1,900. It doesn't reduce the cost vastly, and you end up with a much inferior ship. I don't really want to build these. I'm just not going to build them. I'll just have to take the hit on prestige. Well, the other thing I could do actually is I could go for a smaller gun size. No, I can't actually, because if I build anything with less than 11-inch guns, it's going to say that it's a cruiser, so that will then be a heavy cruiser. So I can't even do that. Let's have a look at the armour on these again. I could always reduce the belt armour to, let's reduce the belt armour to 6 inches. So I'm reducing our top out armour to 6 inches. This makes it proof against 6-inch guns. Can we increase the speed now? That's a much more expensive ship. If we keep the speed at 24, we can bump it up to 25 maybe. And we call this the, we'll give this the Ping High. We'll call it the high speed. And let's reduce the displacement a bit. I think we could build some of those. We'll reduce the guns a little bit. And what else can we reduce? We'll keep all those torpedoes, and we'll reduce the secondary from 4 to 3. Does that allow us to reduce the displacement a bit? Yes, it does. So we'll have that about that size. We'll try building 3 of those. So I'm not sure whether that will be any good if that takes 4 moves. It may not be able to start it within the time frame, but who cares? Totals and gun mounting range calculator. Wing turrets. Increased docks. These things will happen in any large organisation. The War Party in Parliament demands immediate action against France. An excellent idea. And war has broken out. This means that we don't have to bother with building new battleships, mostly because we won't have the money. So a war has broken out between Qin, China and France. That's very good. So looking at the French, they've got nothing in Northeast Asia, but quite a lot in Southeast Asia. So we seem to be ahead of them in Southeast Asia by a fair bit, which is good. So let's invade one of their territories, and we'll try invading Kwangchu Wan. Okay, and let's see what we've got under construction. We can't really construct anything else at the moment. We may build some destroyers or more submarines in a bit. And we need to put 16 ships into trade protection, so let's do that. That's a load of ships in trade protection. Let's mobilise all our ships. And let's move everything from Northeast Asia into Southeast Asia. Move ship, so they can all go in Southeast Asia. And let's look, while we're at it, at building fortifications. Shanghai, build fortifications, 2 coastal batteries. That's a home area, so we don't need to build stuff there. That's a home area. This isn't a home area, so we can build stuff here. And we'll build 2 coastal batteries in Hainan as well. Okay. And we've got 61,000 in money, so we've got plenty of money. And let's play our next move. Cruiser action. We've got 3 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 20 light cruisers, and a load of destroyers. Accept. French Navy declines battle. Convoy defence. Yes, we definitely want to defend our convoy. French decline battle. We've made unexpected advances in armour development, face hardening, and submarine warfare. Nothing seems to happen. They've got 9 submarines, but they haven't done anything with them. And intelligence reports, France is refitting the ship CL Galilee with heavier guns and CL Alga. Let's have a look at some of the French ships. Oh, High Speed is ready for construction. Not now. We don't really want to build that now. We've got a load of ships building, and by the time we'll have enough money to build new ships, we'll probably be able to build better ones than that anyway. So let's play the next move. Fleet battle, invasion battle. That's excellent. We've got a big fleet. They seem to have a battleship and a battle cruiser, so let's accept that. French Navy declines battle. Our invasion of Kwangchu Wan goes ahead with no interference from the French Navy. Convoy defence, accept. French decline battle. Our technology sharing agreement with Germany has been of great benefit to our research efforts. With temporary setback in figuring out the concept of periscope. Right, I think we're going to put some of our ships into raiders. So we've got lots of light cruisers. Let's make some of them raiders. It would be nice if we had ships with a longer range as raiders. Maybe we should build a dedicated class of raiders soon. We perhaps should have done that at the start. But we've got 4 ships that we're putting in as raiders, and that maybe, hopefully, will have some effect on the French. It might sink a few of their merchant ships. What are the French doing? Where have they got their warships? The French are moving their ships round here. They're in southern Africa and they're moving around to Southeast Asia. That's good. So they've got a big fleet of 3 battleships, 2 cruisers. And here they've got 3 battleships and 4 heavy cruisers, and they've also got 4 heavy cruisers. Looking at the almanac, the French have got, they're building 1 battleship but no battle cruisers. We're building 3 battle cruisers. Let's play the next move. Fleet battle. Accept. French decline battle. Convoy defence. Accept. French decline battle. Battle in support of land combat. Accept. French decline battle. The enemy has sounded us out about a negotiated peace with us gaining disputed border areas. These terms sound like a good basis for peace negotiations. Our side gained some concessions and minor territories. The war ended without any major battle. Navy prestige takes a dent. Well, that's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, it's not our fault that the French wouldn't fight us. The naval budget is considerably reduced. Mechanical shell handling. Well, that was a bit of a disappointing war because we didn't fight any battles and the French ran away. And we ended up, we don't even get their colony that we attacked because it's still in French hands. So that's a bit of a disappointment all round. Oh well, never mind. Those ships that we had as raiders, we need to put them. And let's put some of our ships into mothballs again. So that's a lot of our ships have been put into mothballs or reserves. And our balance is now minus 2,600 per turn. So let's press on. And one of our battleships will shortly be completed, which will improve our budget somewhat. Increased industrialisation improves national resources. Technology agreement with Germany has expired. Unexpected advances in hull construction, ship design, cross-deck fire, compressed air supply, and let's play the next move. Explosive shells, fuse arming devices. Let's have a look at research. Now we've got amphibious. I'm going to put that to low because it's not high priority for us. Explosive shells, fleet tactics can also go on low because that's not high priority. ASW low, not high priority. Our priorities really want to be machinery, fire control, and to a certain extent AP projectiles and also torpedo tubes. Coastal batteries, more coastal batteries, and that's improved our money situation because we're not building those anymore. Torpedo technology, so now they've got a speed of 28, which is a lot more than they used to be. That's very good. We need this technology, steam turbines, that's an excellent one. Yeah, steam turbines are very good because they make your ships a lot faster. Dock size increased, high strong completed. Commission 2 submarines. The British government is offering to sell us armour development. Yes. Quality control. And we've now got a positive balance, and we're going to be able to build some destroyers at some point and some faster battleships. New docks completed. French have invented mechanical shell handling. And these battleships seem to be a bit delayed. A spy from Russia. Maximum publicity and denounce the aggressive policies of Russia. Let's see if we can get a war with Russia. We'll put the tension on both Russia and France up to a high state. The German government is offering to sell us machinery development economizer. Yes, we need that technology. There's been an international upheaval in Norway. That's pretty far away because we don't care. If the Russians want to have Norway, nothing to do with us. But I think that we might want to have a war with either Russia or Germany or France fairly soon. I mean, the last time we were at war with France, the French just ran away, and I'm sure we could have beaten them. So we need to rack up tensions with someone. An uprising in China makes it necessary to send an expeditionary force. We should send a strong force to safeguard our interests. We're well on the way to 900-ton destroyers. Rebellion in Southwest Africa. A revolution in an African country has left some of our nationals stranded. Strong squadron increases budget, prestige and tension. International squadron, budget and tension. And diplomatic means reduces prestige. So we're going to send a strong squadron. We can now build bigger destroyers. So let's build some destroyers. So we've got a bit of money, let's build some destroyers. So our new destroyer has a speed of 30 because it has steam turbines. It no longer has the limitations on range or accommodation the old ones did. It has an extra torpedo tube and 2 extra 4-inch guns. All okay, yes. And let's play the next move. We need the best technology money can buy. Torpedo protection 1, that's another very good one for battleships. That means our battleships are more resistant to torpedoes. And let's go to the build screen. So we're now building 7 new destroyers of the Tan class, and they're 30 knots, so they're faster than our previous destroyers, and they've also got an extra torpedo tubes and extra guns. And that's the end of this episode. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you can hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all on the next episode.